Officially announced his late entry into the Democratic presidential bid. Letter explaining his candidacy, Bloomberg laid out his vision for the U.S., calling himself a doer and a problem solver, but not a talker. Bloomberg had earlier announced that he would in fact not run for the White House, but has reversed his decision, saying that there is no other candidate who can beat Trump next November. To kickstart his campaign, Bloomberg has placed at least $30 million worth of television advertising over the next 2 weeks. His 2020 bid, along with the money billionaire can spend to fund his campaign, have injected a new level of uncertainty just 3 months before the first voting in the presidential race begins. Slamming Bloomberg's candidacy, Bernie Sanders said that he is disgusted by the idea that Bloomberg thinks he can circumvent the political process by spending tens of millions to buy the election. Sanders added that if one cannot build grassroots support for their candidacy, they have no business running for president. Other news now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's centrist rival Benny Gantz has urged leaders of Netanyahu's Likud party to join him in forming a government following Netanyahu's indictment on corruption charges. A candidate of the Blue and White Party and the chief challenger to Israel's embattled Prime Minister Gantz proposed to lead a unity government. Speaking in Tel Aviv, Gantz said that he would head the government for 2 years, and then Netanyahu would take the lead in the following 2 years, provided Netanyahu is acquitted of all corruption charges. He added that it's the only way to prevent an unnecessary election, which only one person wants. This comes after the Attorney General's announcement on Thursday of charging Netanyahu with bribery, fraud, and the breach of trust, prompting speculation that the end of the premier's decade-long tenure was well.
אני דורש ממנו לכבד את ההפסד בבחירות, לכבד את ההחלטות של המערכת המשפטית שבראשה עומדים האנשים שהוא מינה לתפקיד, לכבד את רצונו של רוב העם ולפרוש מתפקידו ולהיאבק על חפותו. אזרחי ישראל לא יהיו בני ערובה של אף אדם, של אף מנהיג.
This was Gantz's first concrete proposal to extricate Israel from its political impasse since Netanyahu's indictment, which came on the face of Israel's possible third general election in a year after 2 inconclusive elections in April and September. However, PM Netanyahu has denied all charges of wrongdoing, saying that he is a victim of a politically orchestrated witch hunt. He denounced all the charges levied against him as an attempted coup and refused to resign. Meanwhile, thousands of Israelis gathered either in support of or against Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in major cities. In Jerusalem, the people demanded that Netanyahu's resignation should be in fact given. On the other hand, some of the supporters were waving Israeli flags and signs reading Netanyahu proven leadership. In Tel Aviv, hundreds of Israelis protested against him.